Okay, so dear Dhamma practitioners, be comfortable yourself and relax your body. And keep your back straight, neck head straight in one line, and your right palm on your left. So gently close your eyes and bring your attention to this bell sound. And while you're focusing to the sound, mentally relax your body, relax your mind, and relax your breathing with your thoughts. Do nothing extra. Just follow the sound, please. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Homage to the Blessed One, the Exalted One, the fully enlightened One. So, dear Dhamma practitioners, in this ongoing meditation session, we mainly try to provide some basic information for you to develop very clear, solid, tranquility state of mind, and from there, we give information to develop vipassana meditation. So through this meditation practice, we try to develop tranquility meditation, and inside meditation, these both methods, samatha and vipassana. So, and that is our boundary. And now through this practice, our very purpose is to cultivate our inner awareness to gain the clear wisdom, which we call Dharma. So Dharma is a kind of like has a very deep meaning. If we bring that all together, you can bring it as how things come to be as they are. So within your own experience, the boundary line is your experience with related to your perception. So if you look very carefully, then this journey becomes very comfortable and easy for you, because then you have to work within your boundary line. and then always the result you can see. But if anybody wish go beyond the boundary line, then they have to find a way for that. But through this tranquility meditation and vipassana meditation, it deeply try to bring the clarity within your perception, to recognize how things come to be as they are. Once you have that, that is the wisdom we call. And that is what you can experience through direct perception, clear comprehension. And that is the highest that as a human being you can experience through this human mind. So it is possible. How we can go there? So for that, in the beginning, we develop very tranquility state of mind using our inhalation, exhalation. And then through the vipassana, we use all the 4 foundations, contemplating the body, mind, breathing, the body, mind, the sensation, and the phenomena. So observing inhalation, exhalation itself bring that all the qualities by the time. So that's why we mainly develop that technique to be very clear. And why we take this observing inhalation, exhalation? When it comes to tranquility meditation, basically there are 40 meditation techniques. So out of that 40 meditation techniques, why we take the inhalation, exhalation, the observing inhalation, exhalation? It has a reason. So one thing is, this inhalation, exhalation can practice by anyone. Because most of other tranquility techniques depend on the personal character. But without personal character, categorizing, putting into certain character, so you can practice as a human being, any person can practice this inhalation or contemplating inhalation, exhalation. Another thing is, this breathing meditation is the clear path that take you to the highest level of the wisdom, which we call the liberation. So other things can take you to the tranquility state. From tranquility state to go into vipassana, you have to change the technique. But contemplating inhalation, exhalation from beginning to end, you can go with this breathing technique. Another thing is this. When it comes to this observing inhalation, exhalation, how deeply can help us like us today. And even today, you join with us through this Zoom and Facebook Live and this YouTube Live. There are different groups that keep following us. So then, how this can help for you, how I know that? So this is the reason. During Buddha's time, especially this breathing meditation taught and given as a technique to practice for the people who ever had the very busy mind. Very kind of like always thoughts, chattering, chit chat, always conversation, always blah, 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 blah inside the mind. Always look here and there, but in the mind, always by mind interfering. So that kind of character. And the busyness. Always in the mind, it's busy. So that kind of character, this breathing meditation work properly for that kind of people. So most of us today, through the cell phone, computer, and cable, TV, Netflix, movies, that you name it, songs, rapping, so dancing, party, many ways. We develop this chattering mind. Another thing is, we do that this breathing meditation properly work for people whoever the like for excitement. So that's a deeper psychological behavior. Go into these are secret. Okay, so you can't hear this. So that's why you have to remember why we keep doing this. It is not just we come and observe inhalation. No, it's a real medicine work for you. 2,600 years. And if you go to the original, not the commentaries, so kind of like, if you go to the real, original, authentic Buddha sutras, you find this. It's not on the later somebody else taught something about meditation. So look at our life today. We are so into excitement through our behavior, through our environment, and through our activities, through our food, through these material things. We also always look for excitement. And it's kind of like a very agitated mind we have. And it takes us to the feel nervous. And today, the nervousness, it's a feel nervous, people like it. This excitement has a greater validation in the society. So just imagine you bring a gift to somebody, and if that you ask, oh, are you excited about? No, I'm not excited about it. I'm okay. Then you get kind of like kind of low feeling about it. Why? Because the other person not excited. So we into this society to make everybody excited. To see somebody, to hear someone, to do something. When you are excited, oh, people say, oh, that's very good, it's working. But out of this excitement, what we gain end of the day? It's end of the day that the excitement, happen in the moment and disappear. It's like the salt, the sugar. So kind of like that things. It make you so tasty and disappear. And then after that, what happens? Once the mind get used to this feeling nervous, excitement, then that you caught up with this chit-chat or the chattering mind and always blah, blah mind in your head. And then as a result of that physically, and you start to get something, it called laxity. It's a physically that the medical interpretation is losing muscles, the laxity. You start to feel kind of like lethargical. And another way, psychologically, what happened, this excitement going to take you to losing clarity. And and another way, it take you to the behavior tendency of being too easygoing. So then you start to become always too easygoing. That hardness you can't handle anymore. Everything you want instant. Okay, it's an instant coffee, instant noodles, instant food, anything. It's instant. You can't handle for a moment. You can't go with the situation. Sometimes you can't have a conversation. So look how the people texting instant. They want the reply very quick. And even call somebody. If you don't pick up the phone, the person get mad. Even it doesn't matter. You die. Somehow they want to answer the phone, the call. That's it. And even you dead and you wake up and you're thinking, oh, this is an emergency call, you answer. And other side, so what are you doing? That's it. So why you call me? No, just I call you. What are you doing? That's it. I want to know what I'm doing. So that's the kind of lifestyle we are today having. And this excitement, agitated mind take you to this kind of this unclarity inside us, and then deeply it break our fundamental human behavior. So that is where that everything today, people into so quick. It's just not the physical behavior, it's a mental behavior, change that everything. And then that once the laxity, take you to dawns and very weak, very sick. That it may be physically you feel comfortable, but mentally very weak, mentally very down. So that kind of character can fix by practicing this contemplating inhalation, exhalation meditation. And that is very necessary for today. And when it comes to that, for ourselves, for our life, in day-to-day life, because we can't stop this all the environment or then how the society behave and what kind of things come to us, and all this consumer product, machines, technology, and we can't change other people's behavior. But still, and how you can survive and get something better than that go in our head. So that's why in the very beginning that you have to remember that tranquility meditation and contemplating inhalation, exhalation is one of the key technique can take you to higher level of your, even in the very conventional life as ordinary person, and at the same time, it will take you to your deeper spiritual development and cultivation of your awareness, or the cultivation of your mind, and bring the clarity. Why? Because deeply today, our behavior effect for our clarity, mental clarity. So we're losing it everywhere. So when it comes to this inhalation, exhalation, and then other thing is we have to remember that most of people tell, oh, I practice meditation. I have my own technique to do that. Oh, I sometimes think about my problems. Oh, I think about my dreams. Oh, I think about my future. That is my meditation. And most of the positive thinking, when it comes to that, if you into that kind of field, you will see. And what they try to give, to reflect. So whatever the dream that you want to achieve. So then what happens? Through the meditation, you get into excitement. So if you have the excitement and you agitate your mind, and end of the meditation, you're going to feel nervous. So once you feel nervous, it takes you to laxity and don'ts. And then little by little, deeply you lose the mental clarity. And you mentally become weak. Maybe physically you will achieve because what you think you become. So you want to be successful, maybe you will think you want to be a millionaire, you will be a millionaire and you will achieve a lot of money, but end of the day, with that money you buy the gun also and you suicide yourself. Then next day on the news, oh, the millionaire, 32 years old and kill himself. See? Because people gain it, people gain the material world, but they don't know deeper in the mechanism in the mind that physically taking the material thing is very easy. You know, it's not a magic. But how about the mental capacity, the strength to gain the ability to handle that? Can you give it to anybody? You know, it is very easy for, you to give, to someone some kind of money. But how that person, how you can give the wisdom for that person to know what is the meaning of money, wealth? You can't give it to that person. See, materially we can give anything, but the value need to come out of understanding. So regarding the life, the same, that maybe we have a deeper dream, higher dreams to achieve to something, but if it is go with the excitement, and if we go with agitating our mind, it's kind of like you killing yourself by the time. Then look, most of young, very successful people with the material world, look nowadays. If you look at the news, you see, even just go to local news and you will see how many young people can't handle themselves. So that is where we are. That is our, reality. We have to understand it and accept it. So then, when you practice this meditation, you have to remember to get a meditation technique, not to agitate your mind or not to excite your mind. That is the key point. So that's why contemplating the Buddha or contemplating the breathing, the contemplating the empty sky. So this kind of techniques, there are many techniques. But out of this all, contemplating inhalation, exhalation, because it deeply connected to the vipassana. Even contemplating the Buddha statue doesn't go that way. Only the inhalation, exhalation has a deeper relationship, even physically. It has a deeper connection to entire each and every cell, and also your brain, all the nerves, and all this, the neurons, that everything go with the inhalation, exhalation. Your body, mind listen only to the inhalation, exhalation. That is the best language that can communicate with your body and mind. So we go with it. So then remember yourself, whatever the meditation technique that you practice, don't bring the excitement or the agitation to yourself. So breathing meditation will bring that clarity and the calmness. And in that calmness, it's in the ancient time, it called the samadhi. So this word has the meaning. The sum, if you break down samadhi, the sum, the first part of the word, the meaning is completely, totally, fully. Intensified, extremely, very, put place. So samadhi means completely put together. It's another way, this is unified awareness. So it is by intention, by effort, knowingly you have to do. So you bring your fully complete attention towards one single mental object. So if you are able to stay there, and then you find the balance. Another way, it's called the sanity. So then it brings the calmness and the clarity. So that calmness and clarity, little by little, take you out of excitement. So you're not going to get excited out of this meditation. It will take you out of the excitement. And it will slowly take you out of the agitation. And once you get out of the excitement, slowly you will get out of the desire. So once you get out of the desire, it will slowly take you out of the doubt. And once you get out of the doubt, it slowly brings the so much energy, and it take you out of the lethargic, very sleepy, lazy mind. And then your mind always going to be sharp, clear, and calm. So when you have that kind of mind, it's a kind of like the development of your own mind by your own strength. That is the power that you have to develop in you. Because the thing is this, even just forget about in deeper that with the tranquility meditation. So still we are on that tranquility path, but still even in the very conventional life, I tell you one key point, and you can apply it and see. When the day you start to take fully responsibility to yourself, there are a lot of things going to change in your life. Even in the very conventional life. If you take 100% fully responsibility to yourself, you can apply it. Apply it only for 1 hour, you will see. Because if you do it for 1 day, you're going to kick out a lot of people from your life and a lot of things from your life. This is very dangerous. If you take fully responsibility to yourself, 100%, fully responsibility, your life going to go up and down. But here, this is what happened when you go deeper in the tranquility meditation. It not happen with the things. It happened within your own desires, the dreams, the excitement, hopes, feelings, sensations, emotions, those kind of things. That everything going to go away. So that is why you may heard that when you go to the tranquility state, step by step, you slowly drop all the 5 hindrances. So that the 5 hindrances cover your liberation and hold. So this is what happens. So you slowly, they're going to drop that to everything. And that is where the clarity arises. That's clarity. Not allow you to get or develop any kind of sensual craving or the desires. It's a kind of like that you well develop, cultivated mind. So otherwise, if it is not like that, it's kind of like a broken vehicle, cannot function properly. So your mind, when your mind with the craving, the desire, forget about that all. If your mind with the excitement, remember this. If you depend on excitement, if you are like to excite, if you love for excitement, remember you are kind of like a deeper broken vehicle. You cannot function, run properly. How? The fear that because you need things very quick. You can't hold it for a time. So through this meditation, it will clear you and it bring that deeper, the clarity, the natural, well-developed awareness inside you. That is what you need. So once you have it, you're ready to have any kind of conventional life in any environment with any kind of people, with any behavior. And out of that, so you're not going to have a kind of like a very kind of like that 100% perfect lifestyle. No. There's a saying, poison is medicine. So, and sometimes in life, whatever come to you, maybe it is very difficult, it is very bad, very hard, but still you able to transform it to good. When you have the clarity in you, you have ability to transfer any kind of dirt to soil and bring the flowers, the fruits out of it. So you have power to change the environment to make it comfortable to live. So when you have this kind of clarity in you, you have power to change all the enemies to your friends. But when you don't have it, what happens? You make all the good friends to enemies. You make the flowers, the fruits to dirt. You change that way. It's nice, comfortable environment. You convert it to very disturbed environment. So that is the behavior of mind. So through this tranquility meditation, so you fix that deeply in your mind. So I hope this will clear for you little bit to understand why we keep with this meditation technique, this inhalation, exhalation. And at the same time, yourself, remember, wherever you are, and if you practice meditation, and be careful with the primary mental object that you take, and you no need to go with this excitement, because we already came through this journey and we already had many time periods and deeply, and you hope you understand where it's going to take us and how it's going to end. So with this breathing meditation, tranquility meditation, we develop a very clear, calm, tranquil mind, and with that, deeply you are able to recognize how things come to be as they are. When you have that clarity within yourself, in your own boundary, that means within your perception, when you know how things come to be as they are, and you come to the place of wisdom, and you come to the top of the mountain of the wisdom, and then from that top of the mountain, the landscape that you see, the world around you, going to be totally different. So with that, let's get into practice a little bit. Your right palm on your left, so neck head straight in one line and be comfortable with your posture. So bring your attention to your body and scan head to toes 3 times yourself and say Suapatveva, or may I be well and happy. Take a moment and think. We gathered here in this moment to practice this ancient meditation technique. All the Buddhas, all the enlightened masters followed this path and achieved wisdom. So we also gathered here to accumulate that knowledge. In this moment with this sitting, may my body become more comfortable. May my breath be more smooth. May no difficulties come to me. May all the success come to me. Also think for a moment, this is the last moment we're spending in this very lifetime. And detach your mind from all your past memories and as well as any kind of future thoughts. Just try to remain in the present moment, observing the sensation of your inhalations and exhalations. So in the beginning, deeply and gently, breathe in, breathe out 3 times and find the sensation, please. And allow your inhalations, exhalations happen itself. When it happens, through the sensation of it, recognize inhalation as inhalation, exhalations as exhalations. Do nothing extra. Bring my attention to your body, please. Observe your posture. We cultivate loving kindness and compassion in our heart and radiate it as a light through entire your compound, village, city, state, country, world, around this universe. Also, as far as you can, through galaxies, other planets, stars. Reminding yourself like this. With clear intention, mentally repeat after me. May all living beings in this universe be well and happy. May everyone be happy and safe. And may their hearts be filled with joy. May all living beings live in security and in peace. Beings who are frail or strong, tall or short, big or small, visible or not visible, near or far away, already born or yet to be born. May all of them dwell in perfect tranquility. Let no one do harm to anyone. Let no one put the life of anyone in danger. Let no one out of anger or ill will wish anyone any harm. Expand the loving kindness and compassion beginning from your heart forward visualize yourself and send it as a light and expand the capacity little by little. To your backside. To your left side. And to your right side. Downward. And upward. To all 6 directions at once. Like the moon, the sun, spread the light, spread the energy, without any condition, without any limitation, without any resistance or without any judgment. Let your heart to shine with the loving kindness and compassion from the bottom of it. with the maximum effort to the highest, wishing yourself, may all living beings in this universe be well and happy. Say sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. So first of all, we offer this practice to the great qualities of the Buddha, Dhamma and the Sangha. And also by the power of this meritorious deed, may all of us attain to the supreme bliss of Nibbana. May all your guardian angels and deities will receive these merits and increase their longevity and protect all of you from any kind of planetary influences or any ill effects. Ittavata chammi sampadam punya sampadam sabbe devanumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya sabbe bhutanumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya sabbe sattanumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya Imaya dhammanu dhamma patipattiya buddham pujemi dhammam pujemi sangham pujemi Attaya imaya patipattiya jati jara vyadhi maranam ha paribunjissami idam me punya kammang asavakkaya vahang hotu sabba dukkha pamunchatu. Bless you.